In a world where everyone feels the need to share every detail of their lives, preserving the mystery has become a lost art. Yet there is unmatched power in holding your cards close to your chest. Think about it, what happens when people can predict your every move. They start to form opinions, judgments, and even plans to counteract you. When you reveal too much, you give others the blueprint to your success, and not everyone has your best interests at heart. Mystery creates an aura of intrigue. It makes people wonder, question, and speculate about what you're doing and how you're achieving it. This curiosity can work to your advantage because it keeps others on their toes. They can't interfere with what they don't understand, and they can't undermine what they can't define. The moment you announce your plans, you invite opinions, some of them helpful, but many of them harmful. Doubt and negativity from others can seep into your own mindset and weaken your resolve. There's a reason why some of the most successful people in history chose to work behind the scenes, unveiling their work only when it was ready to make an impact. They understood that silence is a shield. It protects your vision from the chatter of the world. The more you talk, the more noise you create, and that noise has a way of distracting you from the work that truly matters. Preserving the mystery also allows you to evolve without external pressure. It gives you the space to fail privately, learn quietly, and refine your craft without the weight of public expectations. When you're constantly explaining yourself or justifying your actions, you waste valuable energy that could be directed toward actual progress. By keeping your intentions to yourself, you give yourself the freedom to pivot, adjust, and grow without the fear of judgment. Mystery isn't about secrecy for its own sake, it's about strategy. When you stay silent, you retain control. You control the narrative, the timing, and the impact. There's a profound truth in the old saying, actions speak louder than words. We live in a culture that glorifies noise, where people are more concerned with how things sound than how they truly are. Announcing plans, sharing dreams, and talking endlessly about what you're going to do may feel satisfying in the moment, but it often drains the energy needed to bring those dreams to life. The power lies not in what you say, but in what you do. Talk is easy. It costs nothing to make promises or share grandiose plans. Anyone can outline a vision for success, describe a strategy, or declare an intent to achieve greatness. But the real challenge comes in the execution, taking that idea and transforming it into something tangible, something undeniable. Words can inspire for a moment, but action has the ability to inspire for a lifetime. People may listen to what you say, but they will always remember what you do. When you talk too much about your goals, you risk becoming complacent. Sharing your intentions creates a false sense of accomplishment, tricking your mind into believing you've already achieved something just because you vocalized it. This is one of the most dangerous traps in personal growth. The more you talk, the more you focus on external validation rather than the internal drive needed to push forward. Words can become a substitute for action, and before you know it, you've spent more time explaining what you're going to do than actually doing it. Moreover, when you talk too soon or too often, you open yourself up to unnecessary scrutiny. People will scrutinize every move you make, judge your progress, and weigh in on your path, whether or not they're qualified to do so. Their opinions can plant seeds of doubt in your mind, making you question your abilities or second-guess your plans. Instead of building momentum, you find yourself slowed by the weight of other people's expectations. Action, on the other hand, is undeniable. It doesn't require explanation or justification. When you act, the results speak for themselves, silencing critics and doubters alike. Action demonstrates commitment, discipline, and resilience in a way that words never can. It's through action that you prove your intentions are more than just empty promises. Action builds credibility while words merely spark curiosity. Power in action means focusing on the process, not the applause. It means showing up every day, doing the hard work and staying disciplined, even when no one is watching. The greatest achievements are born not in the moments of public recognition, but in the countless hours of unseen effort. Those who focus on action instead of talk know the value of persistence. They understand that every step forward, no matter how small, brings them closer to their goal. Real power doesn't announce itself, it doesn't need to. True power moves in silence, building steadily and consistently until the results are undeniable. When you focus on action, you stay grounded in the present, concentrating on the tasks at hand rather than the opinions of others or the fleeting satisfaction of applause. It's in action that dreams are built, progress is made, and lives are transformed. Your vision is one of the most precious gifts you'll ever possess. It's not just an idea or a dream, it's the blueprint for your purpose, the driving force behind your actions, and the key to your future. Yet, as powerful as it is, your vision is also fragile. It needs to be protected, nurtured, and carefully cultivated. Not everyone will understand it, and not everyone is meant to. Guarding your vision is not about secrecy for the sake of secrecy. It's about safeguarding the delicate early stages of your purpose from unnecessary interference, judgment, and negativity. When you share your vision too freely, you expose it to a world that is not always kind or supportive. People will critique it, dissect it, and sometimes even mock it, not because it lacks value, but because they lack the capacity to see its worth. A vision is deeply personal. It's something only you fully understand because it was placed in your heart, not theirs. Sharing it with the wrong people can lead to doubt, discouragement, or even abandonment of the dream altogether. Some people, consciously or unconsciously, will project their fears onto your vision. They'll tell you it's unrealistic, impossible, or not worth pursuing. They'll point out every potential pitfall and every reason why it can't work, often because they can't see beyond their own limitations. These voices can be loud and convincing, and if you're not careful, they can drown out your own belief in what's possible. Others may be envious or threatened by your vision. They might see your ambition as a reminder of their own complacency or unrealized potential, and instead of supporting you, they'll try to bring you down. Envy can be subtle, disguised as friendly advice or constructive criticism, but its effect is the same. It seeks to derail you from your path. This is why guarding your vision is not just important, it's essential. Your vision also requires focus and clarity. When you share it too soon, you invite distractions. Everyone will have an opinion, a suggestion, or an idea for how you should move forward. While some of this input might be helpful, much of it can pull you in conflicting directions, diluting your original purpose. It's easy to lose sight of your true goal when too many voices are in the mix. By keeping your vision to yourself, you give it the space to grow organically without outside interference. Guarding your vision doesn't mean working in isolation forever. It means being selective about who you share it with and when. Not everyone deserves a seat at the table of your purpose. You need people who believe in you, who support your journey, and who will uplift you when challenges arise. These are the people who will help you refine your vision, not diminish it. But until you've built a solid foundation and are confident in your direction, it's better to keep your vision close to your heart. Protecting your vision also protects your energy. Pursuing a dream is challenging enough without the added burden of defending it to others. Every time you explain, justify, or debate your vision, you're expending energy that could be better spent on execution. By guarding your vision, you conserve your energy for the work that truly matters, bringing your dream to life. Finally, your vision needs time to mature. Every great achievement starts as a small seed, vulnerable and full of potential. In its early stages, it needs care and attention to take root and grow. Sharing it prematurely is like exposing a seedling to harsh weather. It risks being uprooted before it has a chance to thrive. By guarding your vision, you give it the protection and nourishment it needs to become strong, resilient, and ready to face the world. Silence is not weakness, silence is power. It is the strength to resist the urge to speak when speaking adds no value. It is the discipline to remain composed when chaos surrounds you. Silence has a way of amplifying strength in ways that words never can. It creates an air of control, a sense of poise, and a confidence that doesn't need to be declared, it simply is. When you operate in silence, you show the world that you're focused on what truly matters: the work, the mission, the goal. Too often, people mistake noise for strength. They assume that the loudest person in the room is the most capable, that the one shouting their accomplishments from the rooftops is the most successful. But true strength doesn't need an announcement. Real power moves quietly. It doesn't need to explain itself because the results will do the talking. Silence carries an authority that noise never will. It draws people in, makes them curious, and leaves them wondering. That's the kind of strength that doesn't just make an impression, it leaves a legacy. Silence is the space where resilience is built. When you work in silence, you eliminate the distractions of unnecessary chatter. You're not explaining your plans to anyone, defending your actions, or wasting time seeking validation. All your energy is directed toward the task at hand, which allows you to focus, refine, and execute with precision. This focus sharpens your abilities, making you more capable, more prepared, and ultimately more successful. The quiet worker is often underestimated, but when the results appear, they speak volumes. There is also a psychological strength in silence. It requires restraint and self-control to hold back when you feel the urge to respond, to explain, or to prove yourself. It takes maturity to understand that not everything needs to be said and not every opinion needs to be heard. When you choose silence, you're choosing to rise above the noise. You're saying, I don't need your approval to validate my efforts. I know what I'm doing and I know where I'm going. That level of self-assurance is a hallmark of true strength. Silence protects your peace. When you speak too much, you invite unnecessary opinions, criticism, and interference. The more you share, the more people feel entitled to comment on your journey. Their voices can cloud your mind, distract you from your path, and even sow doubt where there was once confidence. But when you stay silent, you maintain control over your narrative. You decide what to share, when to share it, and with whom. Silence is a shield, guarding your vision from those who would misunderstand or misjudge it. In silence, strength multiplies. It gives you time to observe, to learn, and to strategize. While others are busy talking, you're taking note of what matters. You're gathering information, honing your craft, and positioning yourself for success. Silence allows you to see the bigger picture without the distraction of unnecessary noise. It's in the quiet moments that breakthroughs happen, insights emerge, and progress is made. Silence also commands respect. When you're silent, people listen more carefully. When you finally choose to speak, your words carry more weight because they are not diluted by excess. You are perceived as someone who speaks with intention, someone who chooses their words wisely and only speaks when there is something worth saying. This kind of strength can't be fabricated. It's earned through the discipline of silence. The strength of silence lies in its ability to surprise. When you move quietly, people don't see you coming. They underestimate you, misjudge your capabilities, or assume you're doing less than you are. But when the results of your efforts become evident, they are undeniable. Your silence becomes your secret weapon, a force that magnifies your strength by keeping others guessing until the moment of revelation. Timing is everything. It is the invisible thread that ties effort to opportunity, aligning preparation with the perfect moment for action. The right timing can turn an ordinary move into an extraordinary breakthrough, while premature steps can lead to setbacks and missed opportunities. Knowing when to act, when to speak, and when to reveal is a skill that separates the hasty from the wise. It's not just about doing the right thing, it's about doing it at the right time. Rushing ahead of the moment can ruin even the best laid plans. Like fruit picked before it ripens, premature actions may seem appealing in the moment, but they lack the fullness, depth, and impact they could have had with more patience. Timing allows your ideas to mature, your skills to sharpen, and your opportunities to solidify. There is power in waiting, not idly, but intentionally using the waiting period to prepare, refine, and position yourself for success. The wrong timing can leave you vulnerable. When you reveal your plans too early, you expose them to scrutiny, doubt, and even sabotage. You might feel an urge to announce your intentions or showcase your progress, but timing teaches us that not every moment is the right moment to share. Sometimes it's wiser to remain silent, to let your work grow behind the scenes until it's ready to make an undeniable impact. The premature unveiling opportunity to undermine your progress. The right timing requires discernment. It's the ability to recognize when an opportunity is ripe and when it's not. It's about knowing when to hold back, even when you're eager to move forward. This discernment is often born from experience, patience, and the willingness to listen to the rhythm of your journey. Timing isn't just about external circumstances, it's also about your internal readiness. Are you truly prepared for the weight of what you're stepping into? Sometimes the delay isn't because the opportunity isn't ready, it's because you aren't. Patience plays a crucial role in timing. It takes courage to wait when everything in you wants to rush ahead. It's difficult to hold back when you see others moving forward, announcing their achievements and stepping into the spotlight. But patience teaches you to trust the process, to believe that your moment will come when it's meant to. It's not about comparison, it's about alignment. The right timing isn't just about being first, it's about being prepared and positioned to make the most of the opportunity when it arrives. Timing also involves strategy. It's about watching, observing, and understanding the dynamics of the environment around you. It's about knowing the right conditions for your plans to thrive. Just as a farmer waits for the right season to plant, you must wait for the right season to act. Acting too early or too late can mean the difference between success and failure. Strategic timing allows you to maximize the impact of your efforts and ensure that your work reaches its full potential. There's also a rhythm to timing, a natural flow that guides when to move and when to pause. Those who rush ahead often find themselves out of sync, missing the subtle cues that indicate the perfect moment. On the other hand, those who wait too long may find the door closed before they're ready to walk through it. Timing is about balance, a delicate dance between patience and action, observation and initiative. The right timing protects your energy. It prevents you from wasting effort on pursuits that aren't yet ready to bear fruit. It teaches you to allocate your resources wisely, focusing on what matters most and letting go of what doesn't serve your purpose in the moment. When you wait for the right timing, your energy is concentrated, your efforts are intentional, and your results are amplified. Timing requires trust in the process, trust in your preparation, and trust in the unfolding of events. It's about believing that the waiting period isn't wasted time, but a necessary phase of growth and refinement. It's about having the faith to know that what is meant for you will come to you, not a moment too soon or too late. Timing isn't just a skill, it's a mindset, a way of understanding that everything has a season, and your season will arrive when the time is right. In a world consumed by noise and urgency, there is unmatched power in moving with intention, guarded by silence and guided by wisdom. The strength of preserving the mystery, focusing on action, guarding your vision, magnifying your resolve through silence, and aligning with the right timing transforms your journey into something unstoppable. When you resist the urge to over-explain, overshare, or move prematurely, you create space for greatness to take root and flourish. True success doesn't require announcements, it requires consistency, patience, and an unshakable belief in your purpose. Let your results be your voice, your discipline, your anchor, and your timing your ultimate ally. The world may not see your preparation, but when the moment is right, your impact will be undeniable. Remember, you are not just building a dream, you are cultivating a legacy, one quiet, powerful step at a time.